I'm Chris O'Hara, back for another guitar tutorial, and today is a fun lesson because it's all about bar chords. And you may be kind of new to bar chords and struggling a little bit, or you maybe even playing for a little while and they're still just not as clean as you'd like them to be. So today's lesson is going to give you a lot of different exercises that's going to help your bar chords. So you can download these exercises on my website. There'll be a little link somewhere up here and maybe pop up, and I'll have it in the description. Also, check out the description because I'm going to put the different time links that you can jump to different portions of this lesson. So if you want to hit a specific one, that's going to be the place to go. If not, if you want to just kind of start from the beginning, just obviously just let it play out. The first lesson is going to be, it's going to start real simple. So if you're a beginner, it's going to be really good. And it's going to do some simple bars, and we're going to move up and down the neck. And then we're going to start to get into simple shapes that are not quite a bar chord, but the shapes will definitely challenge you and get you to kind of understand how you need to move up and down the neck of the guitar. Then at the end of that, we'll actually get into kind of like a smaller bar chord shape, like the F shape, and we're going to be moving some of that up and down. The second half is I've kind of taken a full bar chord and split it into two halves. It starts with just using one finger sliding up and down to kind of get warmed up. It's a great way to strengthen the hand, and you're going to feel that in this part of the thumb. And then it breaks it up into two halves, both the major and minor bar chords split in half. So you work on half of that chord, and then you work on the other half. And then finally, the last part is my infamous bar chord workout. Now, I only play it twice through, but you'll want to cycle it as long as you can. The best way to kind of work your hand in any of these exercises, for that matter, is to time yourself. I have some suggestions of number of repeats, but I would really recommend timing yourself. Say you're going to spend 5 minutes doing this, or maybe you have to start less than that. Maybe it's a minute. It's a great metric to see your progress, because as you go through, as the weeks go by, you'll see yourself increasing your time and in your endurance on these bar chords, because the whole thing about bar chords is strength. You need build a lot of strength in your hands. So all these exercises today are designed to do just that. So I have much more information in the description, all that stuff. So if you want to follow me on Twitter, I do a daily 5-minute guitar challenge there, so check that out. I'm trying to be more on Instagram, so I post a bunch of my photos up there. So if you like photography, check that out. What else? That's about it. All the other information is down there. So without further ado, let's get into the madness, the bar chord. You're going to get it on this lesson. Exercise 1. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1. Exercise 2. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and... Exercise 3. Exercise 3. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Exercise 4, 3 and 4 and 2, 3, 4 and 5, 3 and 4 and 2, 3, 4 and 4. Exercise 6, 3 and 4 and 2, 3, 4 and 1. Exercise number 7, 3 and 4 and Exercise number 8, 3 and 4 and 1. Exercise number 9, 3 and 4 and 4. Exercise number 10, 3E and 4E and 2 and 3 and 4E and 1. 1 finger bar chord exercise. 3 and 4 and... Top half major bar chord. 3 and 4 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 and 3, 4. Top half minor bar chord. 3 and 4 and 1 and 3, 4, 1, 3, 4 and 1, 3, 4 and 1, 3, 4 and 3, 4 and 3, 4 and 3, 4 and bottom half major bar chord. 3 and 4 and 3, 4 and 4 and 4 and 4 and 4 and 3, 4 and 4 and bottom half minor bar chord. 3 and 4 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 and bar chord workout. I'll play it 2 times through. Here we go. 3 and 4 and... Second half of the bar chord workout. I'll play it 2 times through. 3 and 4 and 1.